Hello and welcome to the Undisputed Reviewers. I'm your host Pierre, and with me as always is Dan, Hunter, well actually Dan is awesome. We love Dan. Yeah. So Dan, anything new with you?
Anything new?
Yep.
There's news. That's new.
Oh yeah, I like that. That's quite a good one. There is news. Right, we've got a little change around. We're going to do what have you been playing. Well, not what have you been playing, but games that you have been enjoying your playtime with. There you go. I like that one. Okay, but we're going to have different sections. So help us name the sections. This is basically games you've been playing. And also, actually, before any of that. Completely slipped my mind. Sorry for not uploading anything. I did actually post something on Facebook and Twitter. No, only Facebook because Twitter wasn't working properly. About it. Basically, I had internet problems and Dan had computer problems. So we're doing a Friday news today, and we're going to do a little mini one tomorrow, announcing some more stuff because otherwise it'll go on too long. Yeah, anyway, so, Dan, games you have been enjoying this past 2 weeks?
Halo 3 ODST multiplayer disc, that's...
So, Halo 3 multiplayer.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I've been playing.
Alright, cool. Right, I'm not going to name all of them, because I've been playing a lot. I got all the intels once again on PC, because I've got Call of Duty 4. I've been playing Dead Island a lot. I've played some Deus Ex Human Revolution. I've played some Total War, Empire, and Shogun. I've been playing Insanely Twisted Shadow Planet, which is an Xbox arcade game, an Xbox Live arcade game. I played some Mass Effect. I'm going through Assassin's Creed 2 now. Well, I finished Assassin's Creed 2 again, and I'm doing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I've done the first mission, and that's about it. I said I'm going to go quickly, so yeah. And as Dan said, there is news. There isn't actually that much. It's been quite an empty time for news, but as it's TGS, which is Tokyo Game Show, there will be more news coming up for that, which we'll give to you, and hopefully it'll be tomorrow. Right. So, for the first bit of news, we're going straight into news. An anonymous source told Eurogamer, I believe it was Eurogamer, that there will be a PS4 in 18 months. So, by the time they said it, it's been well, actually no, it hasn't been a month since they said it. Yeah, so 18 months, a new PlayStation. A new PlayStation in 18 months. Not gonna happen.
What do you mean?
It's not gonna happen. Not 18 months. Maybe an announcement in 18 months. But come on, if it's 18 months away, Sony would have announced something.
Yeah.
It's usually, what I found out, it's usually about 20 months that they announce something. Sorry about that noise if you heard anything. It's usually about 20 months until the release of the console that they actually announce anything.
There's also that 10-year thing they said.
Yeah, but that's not going to happen. That 10-year thing's not going to happen. But, on the other hand, they don't need to release something new, because if Sony release something new, then Microsoft will have to release something new. But neither of them really need anything new. The only thing that really needed to be released was the Wii U, which isn't really a next generation. It's the current generation, because the Wii is a previous generation console, just with the cool little motion effect thingy, because the graphics aren't up to scratch. They're like PS2 standard. But the console is good, right? So the Wii U is HD graphics, all of that lot. So it's not a next-gen console. It just is a current-gen console that they're releasing a bit out of sync with the current-gen. But I think that's what Nintendo have kind of done. Yeah, they well, actually they haven't, to be honest. But I think that's what they've done recently. Yeah. Right.
Should we release that will be for
There
the
was
Wii U?
the PS4. Come on. Anyway. Yep, Dan. Call of Duty.
Call of Duty Elite. It's going to be £35 or £34.99 in the UK. And there'll be $50 in the USA.
Yep, and that's a year, by the way. Just
what do you mean a year?
Like per year, it's going to be $34.99 or $50.
Oh, what? So it's a subscription?
Yeah, it's a subscription. You know what Call of Duty Elite is, right, Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically Bungie.net, but for Call of Duty, plus a few extra little things like tips and that lot.
Bungie.net's free.
Yeah, Bungie.net's free, but yeah, I know that's the thing. But there is like, I don't see the point in this premium service, to be honest. But there is a part of Call of Duty Elite that's free, but they haven't really announced what it is. Yeah, but part of it is basically getting all the maps, and they all cost $60, and I don't know the equivalent in pounds, but it'll probably be 40. So you're saving yourself a bit of money there.
I see.
Right. Off Call of Duty because it's crap, but back to another... Wait, I didn't say that. The online multiplayer isn't as good as it used to be. There you go, sorry. Right, talking about shooters. This isn't really a shooter, but it has shooting mechanics. Oh, I like this segue. Deus Ex Human Revolution. See, it's a good segue there. Is having DLC in October. Don't know when in October, they just said in October. And it's called The Missing Link. And the plot is covering 3 days, which Adam Jensen was AWOL. Basically, this may be a spoiler, don't know, but basically there's one part of the game where you go into a shipping container and you go into like a little capsule thing, yeah, like it's the things that happened then. So you get captured and interrogated, and you get all your augmentations like stopped. So it's sort of a new game plus. I've heard people describe it as kind of new game plus, where you build your augmentations back up, which is quite cool. It's quite cool. Yeah, so you basically have to start from scratch again from that. But yeah, okay, and also it's Deus Ex Human Revolution hasn't come to Japan yet. We don't have any Japanese listeners, but obviously we don't have any Japanese listeners. But yeah, thought I might tell you anyway, because the racing system that Japan has doesn't allow a part of the game. Like it only happens once in the whole entire game. And yeah, I don't know what it would be, but I don't know enough about Japanese culture or anything to really comment. Right, Dead Island. There's actually 2 pieces of news on Dead Island. It had 37 fixes in day 1 patch. A few of them are more than one player can use ladders, and butchers aren't in escort missions because apparently they're too difficult. And also there's some not conspiracy. I forgot what the word is. Basically, there's something really bad, apparently, in the code which someone found, and I quote: "The word was that the line of code was feminist whore." And that's basically to do with one of the character's skills, which gives her a 10%, I think it is, damage increase against male opponents, so zombie males. And yeah, in game it's called Battle of the Sexes or something like that. I forgot what it's actually called. But yeah, like the Yeah, Techland said that it was a lone developer and an inside joke, and it wasn't supposed to be part of the final product, and blah 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 blah, all of that apology stuff. And yeah, to be honest, I don't really know what's so bad about that, because like they put something in a game and they weren't supposed to. There's a lot of little things that happen like that in games. It's like, I know this is a bad example, but you got like little Easter eggs in games that the developers just found fun to put in. I know this isn't an Easter egg. I know some of you may get offended by that word, but it's a little thing that the developer thought was funny, and well, the lone developer, and it might not be a male developer either. It could be a female developer. Who knows? They do exist. We know they exist because there's been a game that was made by a female developer called, and I quote, called Portal, right? Portal was invented by a woman. And then she's also got that new game, Quantum Theory, or I forgot what it's called exactly, but looks pretty cool. Yeah, anyway, off that subject, because I'm probably going to offend someone. You got some news on stuff, Dan? On
3DS?
Yeah, 3DS.
Oh yeah, well they apparently they're going to bring out a new thumbstick with the right one.
Yeah.
So you'll have a left one and the right one now.
Or it's a thumb pad, but yeah, same difference.
Oh yeah, yeah, because like. Yeah,
but what are they actually doing? It's not a new console, is it? I don't think.
I don't think it is.
No, it's what I've seen is it's like an attachment or something.
Oh right, oh yeah, it's an attachment.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably, I don't know, maybe because it wasn't as successful as they thought it would be, the 3DS, or maybe they just want to make a bit of extra money for.
Yeah. What?
Charge you for more.
Does it run off the battery? Off the 3DS battery or not? Cause. Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure.
Because I think I read that it runs off an AAA battery, a single one, but that doesn't do anything for the battery life.
Oh, right.
Yes?
Yeah.
If you basically just typed in 3DS right thumb pad, or right thumb pad or something like that, to Google images, you'll get this ugly lump of thing. Oh god, it looks bad. And they actually announced this thing in TGS not TGS, pre-TGS thing that Nintendo did.
Also, yeah,
it just looks bad.
The share price is really low if anyone's thinking of investing in Nintendo. Like really low right now.
Oh right, okay, yeah, it would be.
It's like everything.
Yeah, that will boom soon. Come on, it's Nintendo.
Yeah,
they will release something and everyone will just buy it. Yes, but yeah, this thumb thingy, this attachment makes the handheld massive. Like the 3DS is already quite a chunky piece of kit, but then this like attachment is like, oh god. Yeah, right. There's a new game on the PS Store, isn't there, Dan, or something?
Oh yeah, PS Store. Is it the Impossible Game? Was it?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Impossible Game is coming to the PlayStation Store. For those who don't actually know what the Impossible Game is, it's a side-scrolling platformer, kind of puzzle game thing, where you basically just have to get through the level. But it is impossible. It involved many hours of me shouting at my screen, and then I gave up.
Oh, yeah. It's impossible.
It is, yeah, it literally is. Right, in big news, this is probably the biggest news we actually have, apart from something a bit later. R18 is in Australia. They actually can finally have R18 games. I don't know. I'm actually excited about this. Like, I know I don't live in Australia, I live in the UK, but, like, they've been fighting for this for about 5 years now. I think around about that, or maybe longer. Actually, I'm not 100% sure. But it's like, like, they finally got it. They can finally play R18 games. Like, but the rules are a bit stingy though. For games that have already been released, like they'll only get future releases in R18. They can't bring in games that have already been banned because that will probably cost too much money or something. So yeah, like there's no yeah, but there's no Mortal Kombat coming to Japan like officially, which is kind of a bit stupid.
Mortal Kombat.
Well, at least they've got it. That's the main point. Yeah, because obviously Mortal Kombat was banned in Japan. The new one, that is. And yeah, so they finally got it, so that's pretty awesome. And if you have any Aussie friends, you don't need to smuggle games into that country anymore. Yep. Yeah, and also about like stingy rating systems and all that lot. In Germany, they have quite a strict one as well. Doom 1 and 2 is finally out in Germany. Yeah, I just thought I might put that in because it made me laugh. It's not really news, to be honest, but if anyone in Germany hasn't played that game, then they don't know what the internet is called. They obviously have, like, everyone's probably played that game who was in that era, that is. I haven't, but
Doom.
Yeah, Doom 1 or 2. I haven't played either of them because I wasn't in that era of games.
Oh, right, yeah.
Still very young then, so I wasn't allowed to play it. But I know it's a bit of classic, so yeah. Obviously id Software made it, and they're coming out with a game called Rage very, very, very soon. And I can actually now have room on my hard drive to put it on. Yay! Yeah, I kind of ran out of room. Anyway, right, on to Battlefield 3, so more shooter news. That was kind of a segue. That was a bit of a failed segue. Anyway, who cares? Battlefield 3, EA have announced that there's around about 1.25 million pre-orders. So that's pretty decent. That's a pretty massive amount of pre-orders, and that's on all platforms. Probably probably 1 million of them are on PC, and then the 25 million, the 25,000. No wait, 250. Oh, I don't know. I'm confused. Basically, there's 1.25 million pre-orders for that game, which is a decent amount. And I can contribute to that because I pre-ordered that game a long time ago. Yeah, and also I have actually pre-ordered Modern Warfare 3, so anyone who shouts hate at me, then shut up. Yeah, Dan, other Battlefield 3 news? Anything?
Battlefield 3. Yeah, I don't know how people are thinking of getting that game, but it's coming out soon, isn't it?
Yeah, October 27th in UK, 5th. No, it went 8th, I can't remember. No, yeah, I can't remember. Anyway, in Australia it's coming out before, yeah, in America I think it's 25th, in Australia it's the 26th, and in UK I think it may be 28th actually. I think that's it, but yeah. Anyway, either way I don't care when it comes out. I've pre-ordered
it anyway.
I'm getting it, yeah. Yeah, no, isn't there some sort of new trailer or something, Dan?
New trailer? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's quite interesting. If you just, anyone wants to see it, just like YouTube, Battlefield new trailer, should come up.
Or you can go Battlefield 3 Operation Guillotine trailer.
Oh, yeah.
And the link is actually in the description below.
Yeah. Check it out.
It's basically showing a new little game mechanic they have. Obviously this won't be in every level, but you can use a mortar. So yeah, that's quite cool. That will have some immense sound effects to it.
Alright.
Yeah, it will sound like you're firing a mortar, let's put it that way. And yes, Call of Duty did do mortars first in Call of Duty 3. Maybe Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1. I can't remember. I know there was them in Call of Duty 3, but not very long, and it wasn't a very fun part of the game. It was kind of easy. You just press the button and it hit stuff. That was kind of it. That would be like this here as well. But yeah, mortars in Battlefield 3 that you control yourself and you fire. Yeah. Right. PS Vita is coming out December 17th in Japan. Yeah, we still don't actually have a release date for the rest of the world, but PlayStation finally announced that the PS Vita, or PlayStation Vita, their handheld console, new one, will be released on December 17th in Japan. So yeah, got a little bit closer to the actual release date of it everywhere else, and maybe, who knows, it'll come out on the 25th of December, and everyone knows what day that is, and that'll be a very bad day for it to come out on. Yeah.
What, 25th of December?
Yeah, 25th of December is Christmas.
Yay!
But PS Vita isn't coming out then. Yeah.
PS Vita sounds bad.
It doesn't sound bad, it sounds like a good idea, but I've just got pissed off with Sony too many times, so I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
Plus, it's ridiculously expensive.
And also, I don't know why they stopped selling the Xbox in Japan, but they still sell that in England, and no one wants that in England. So.
What, the Xbox?
Or PS Vita.
Loads of people want the PS Vita. Yeah, loads of people want it. It's gonna be a good console, handheld, but it's massive. It's another massive console. Why? I don't get this. Not Sony, Nintendo brought out the 3DS. That thing was absolutely ginormous. It was.
Oh yeah.
That thing is massive. But the PS Vita is bigger than it. It's but on the upside, you can actually now play first-person shooters on a handheld, because Resistance 3, not Resistance 3, Resistance something, I can't remember the name. I'll quickly Google it. Will be on the PS Vita, which is quite good. First-person shooters handheld finally. And is that it? Yep, that's all the news, isn't it? Okay, it's called Resistance Burning Skies. Right, so now we've done the news, it comes to our little talk about a game. And I think, Dan, you should talk about a game, because I've been talking enough. And you're bored of listening to me. So Dan, hit it. Talk about a game.
Game.
Yep. Any game.
Which game?
Just think about a game and talk about it.
Or Pokemon Diamond. No, Pearl. Yeah, well, you start in a town. Not sure which town it is, but it's a bit like Pallet Town from the original. It's like the same, but in a different region. If you know what I mean. Then you get one of the three basic Pokemon. You choose it. You go through the game, beating all the gyms, beating all the trainers, just grinding your levels up, fighting wild Pokemon, and then you eventually get strong enough. You can challenge the Elite Four, the league. You kill the league, and then everything is yours. Well, not everything, but you're a Pokemon master. You become the master of the game. The Pokemon game.
Okay, yeah, so that's the storyline.
Yeah.
What's about the game like? What's the gameplay like? All of that lot.
The gameplay involves you walking through towns using the D-pad and the B button to run, or you get on your bike and you just use the D-pad as well.
Okay, so symbol controls, normal Pokemon controls, really.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Occasionally you'll encounter a wild Pokemon in the grass, or the sea, or the cave, or the long grass.
So anywhere, really?
Yeah, anywhere.
Okay.
And you can fish for them as well.
Alright.
And also you might find some people come up to you and actually battle you with their Pokemon that they've caught themselves.
And they easy battles?
They vary.
Okay.
Toward the beginning of the game, they're easier. Towards the end, they're a lot harder.
Is it random encounters or is it
It's not it's not random encounters because you walk up to them. Or if you're in their eyesight, an exclamation mark will pop up their head and they'll walk towards you, and then you'll battle them.
But like, if you go to one place, there's a character there, and they see you and attack, well, not attack you, but and battle you. And then say you reload the game and you go back to the same place, will that character be there again?
Yes, it will. But if you've already killed him and you've saved it, then it should be fine because
it'll be gone. Yeah, because you've already done it. Okay, wait, you actually kill them?
Oh no, I mean you make their Pokemon faint. I don't know why I said kill. But...
yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking. I was like, that's why I changed from attack to battle. Yeah. Okay, so graphics I'm guessing are simple Pokemon ones, nothing special, but decent, decent for what it needs to do. So it doesn't really need more. Gameplay is typical Pokemon, turn-based, all that lot.
Yeah.
That's about it, really, isn't it? Like that's all Pokemon is. Like it's just kind of right. How many Pokemon is there? Is there like the whole collection, or is there like a reduced amount?
It's the second most recent like group of Pokemon games. So it'll have all of them minus the newest 150 or 100 or something. So that'll be a lot. It's around 490 or something like that.
Okay, so yeah, that's pretty decent amount then.
Yeah.
Is there any of the old Pokemons like from the original? Okay, so every Pokemon from basically up till the new game is there.
Yeah.
Okay. So the new ones aren't. Yeah. Okay. I understand, and hope everyone else does.
Yeah.
And score it. Go on. I want you to score it.
I'd rate it a 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, because it's not as good as the originals, but it is an excellent game.
Okay. What makes it different from the original? Because I didn't play many Pokemon. I played the Game Boy Color one, and that was about it. And the Game Boy Advance one actually. There was multiple on those consoles. I forgot handhelds. I forgot what they were actually called. But they were quite good. I never really got into the Pokemon because I never really got into turn-based. But yeah. Anyway, right. What makes it different from the others?
Well, the main thing I don't like about it is the addition of all these new Pokemon that I've never seen before until you start playing the game. Okay. So it's like really random and like it's like a bit weird seeing them all because they just don't really look like Pokemon anymore.
Okay, so they've kind of overdone it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and
okay.
That's mainly it. It's better than Pokemon. It's better than the newest one, I think, because the newest one just lags all the time. Whenever you walk through a door or walk into a new building, it just lags like bad.
Okay. What console is it on? What's it on?
Oh, it's all on the DS. Well, yeah, this one's on the DS. So.
Okay. Cool. So 8.0 for was it Platinum?
No, it's Diamond.
Oh, Diamond. I was close.
Yeah.
Sort of. Okay, Pokemon Diamond 8.5. You heard it from Dan. And actually, I want to talk really quickly about a game. We briefly touched on issues it had. Dead Island is the game, and Techland is the. I think Techland is the developer. So yeah, Dead Island. It is an awesome game. I don't know about the console versions, by the way. So apparently they're all different. I haven't experienced any differences because I haven't played them. I only played them on it's on PC. And right, I'll basically bullet point the bad points and the good points. So good points: gameplay, zombie sounds. The leveling up system is quite simple to use. Online doesn't lag. When you first connect, there's a bit of lag, but that's normal while your connections are fully connecting. And it feels good. Like the game just feels really nice. It feels really solid. And yeah, there are a few issues, mainly animation issues, voice acting issues with the humans, and the storyline's kind of bog standard story, so there isn't really anything bad about it. It's just been done 100 times. Basically, you're put on an island and you're trying to escape. That's kind of the simple storyline, and it gets infected by zombies, obviously. Yeah, so the gameplay is awesome. The graphics are pretty good. They're not the greatest graphics on the planet, but they're good. Like that they hold out well. But I've heard that apparently the PS3 graphics aren't very good, and apparently the leveling up and menus are bad. But I haven't experienced that on PC because it is actually ported over to those consoles, Xbox and PS3. That is. Yeah, that's it really. So out of 10, I would give this game a 7. Oh, and I forgot to mention actually that the patch hasn't actually come out for England, I don't believe, the 37 fix patch, because I can't climb up a ladder when someone else is, and also there's some retarded animation. When you're running, if you look at the shadow while you're running, there's some weird animation. But yeah, the game works. There's just a few little issues. So yeah, 7. I give Dead Island on PC. I don't know about the rest. So yeah, if you've got a bit of money, buy that game. Definitely buy it. And yeah, thanks. I know I said thanks. Why did I say thanks? We're not going yet. Okay, now this is a section I like to call feedback, questions, stuff, and more things that I don't have a clue what I'm talking about. Yes, that's not what I want to call it, because we don't actually have any feedback. And that's any sort of feedback. That's correcting us or you clarifying something. I don't know. Yeah. Basically, anything you want to say, just send it in. The emails, like everything's below, but I'll tell you anyway. The emails, the_undisputed_effect@live.co.uk. That's the_undisputed_effect. No, wait. Yeah, that is right, isn't it? The undisputed effect. Yeah. the_undisputed_effect@live.co.uk. The Facebook is Facebook. I don't actually know what the Facebook is, but anyway, the comments below, the links below, and YouTube is at Undisputed Game, and that's the capital U, and then all the rest is lowercase. So yeah, follow us, like us, comment us, send us. You can even send us emails. No, not emails. Snail mail if you really want to. What are you writing?
Some random stuff.
Okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, right. Now we're going to do a question after that. Our last week's question was, if you could be a Pokemon, which one and why? And we have another response from our good friend drunkglitch, whoever the hell he is. I didn't say that. Whoever drunkglitch is, we like you because you commented us.
Yeah.
And yeah, Dan, I'll actually let you read this out. But I will try and read it out. Well, I'll read it out and then you correct me because you know more about Pokemon. So he said, I would be Ditto because then I would be able to transform into everything in the world. It's spelled wrong. Which would be a shizzle as cool because then I could become the Eiffel Tower and walk around scaring the shizzle at people. I like your use of shizzle, but it doesn't make sense when you put world which would be shizzle as cool. So drunkglitch, learn how to write. No, joking. Yeah. That's was that right? Is Pokemon called Ditto?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it is.
So I take it he can transform into anything.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right. Drunkglitch, you have received a thumbs up.
Yay.
And Yay! What? Why yay?
You get cool.
Oh right, okay, cool. And this week's question will be, if you were a console gamer. Wait, no. If you were a console, sorry, I read that completely wrong. Even though I wrote this, which would you be and why? So, if you were a console, which console would you be and why? Make a console up, so it can be anything, anything you want. Yeah. Right, that's about it. So yeah, you know how to get in touch with us, don't you? I'll tell you again. It's Facebook, which is in the link because I don't actually know what the URL is because it's quite long. And Twitter is @Undisputed Games, and that's capital U. I need to emphasise that every time now. And the email is _undisputed_effect@live.co.uk. I believe that is it for Friday the 16th. Of September, and I'm looking at my Porsche 911 GT3 RS on my wall because it's my calendar. That's I don't like Porsches. They're good cars, but I just don't like. Anyway, this is games, not cars. Yeah, right. That is it for today. We will say goodbye until tomorrow, which we will do a mini show. Yeah. Right, that's it. Thanks for listening, everyone. Have a good week and end of day. Goodbye.
Goodbye.